It is finally time to unlock Jim in Duel Links, and with him comes some brand new cards for fossils. The box just dropped a few hours ago, a bit earlier than usual, which I kind of like because it's better for me in the UK, which is thumbs up Konami, thank you very much. But let's go into Jimbo and see if he's any good first of all. We'll start with the cards because I think we might be getting some tickets or some reprints, so you know how I feel about them. Let's see. First of all, our first copy of Specimen Inspection, which is a really good card for fossils, right? Reveal one fossil fusion in your hand and send one monster in your hand to the graveyard. If you do, declare a type and a level, then your opponent must send one card from their hand or deck with declare type and level to the graveyard if possible. Alright, so the main purpose of this is to get a card in their graveyard so you have fossil fusion live. This deck is so reliant on your opponent that this is super important. You know, turn 1, there's not much you can do, but if you can get this off turn 1, get one of their big power cards in the graveyard. And in Duel Links as well, you know what they're playing, right? If they're playing a Kite, they're playing Galaxy Eyes. If they're playing a Sarah, they're playing BA. So you can also kind of hyper-target a certain card or level, even if you don't use it for Fossil Fusion, and just get them to send a card to the graveyard that might be super important in their hand. You're going to play it, it's good. Then we have next up, Lost Guardian. Okay, so this is a reprint, I think. Pretty sure we got this not too long ago in an unlock. It might be a while back as well, but okay, sure, there's one. Then we have Time Stream, another good card for fossils. Targeting fossil fusion you control. Tribute if you do specially fossil fusion from your extra deck, whose level is too higher than the monster, so it's kind of like a mask change, but it's not quick play. If it was, this would be so freaking good. It's still pretty good, right? You'd probably play one of them at minimum, but it's just still, if it was mask change, it'd be insane. And in your main phase, apart from turning it into the graveyard, you can banish the fossil in your graveyard, then target fossil fusion in your graveyard, and specialist. So, double use case, very cool. Genuinely, a very good card. So, overall Jim so far, looking pretty good. Immediately, not so good Tackle Crusader. We have this Duel Links already, I believe, at 3 copies guaranteed. From 1 from Yugi, Original World, and then 2 DSD Yugi. So we'll check it in a minute. I don't like this, right? When they do this, when they give us wasted, it's like Smash Bros. Wasted characters, right? These are definitively wasted slots. You can go and farm those characters and get these cards already. And they've also, some of them, been in login campaigns in the past, right? So I probably have 4 or 5 of this. So yeah, I just not a big fan. Then we have, ooh, okay. We're getting Skogios. Very cool. So I believe now, with this, we've got like 99% of the fossil deck, I think, in Duel Links, which is a surprise, given most decks in Duel Links come out and get like 25% of the support. But seems with the box, with this, we've got the entire shebang. And this requires a rock plus a level 7 or higher monster in your opponent's graveyard, so this will be very important with the Specimen Inspection, and is going to be good against DDDs, Galaxy Eyes, that kind of thing. So, must be summoned with Fossil Fusion, sure. Before damage calc, if this card battles its monster, you can switch the current attack and defense of that monster until the end of the damage step. Okay. And it does piercing. And it does double battle damage. Cool. That's a pretty cool boss. No protection, which is, you know, not great, but free to play card. Very cool. Just a overall Jim, for his like unique cards, is very solid, you know? Like, just really good. Then we have the fabled SRUR ticket, which is, you know, our first one with Sin. That's kind of a good sign. This is, you know, I don't like it, but sure. If it's a 1, fine. Then we have a second Specimen Inspection. Okay. A second Lost Guardian. A second Time Stream. A second Crusader. Okay, I see where this is going. And a second. And a third. 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 Okay. So 3 of everything, which is pretty cool. You're not going to be summoning 3 Skogios, right? You probably play 1 of them at maximum. So overall, you know, as I said, new exclusive cards, very good. The reprints, I'm going to check because this feels really bad. So I have 4 Lost Guardians. Let's see how to obtain. We have, of course, Paradox Bros and a login campaign. Okay, so I believe Paradox might just be 1 copy, which if it is, then getting more via Jim is fine, but it should have been maximum 2, right? If there is only 1, then it should have been maximum 2, because it feels like a card that would have given, yeah, look, right, that's 1, and then we have any more. It doesn't appear to be the case. Okay, so for that one, they gave 1 more than they kind of should have done, which is not great. Let's go and see quickly if we have a Tackle Crusader. I believe I have like 4 or 5 of this. Yep, 4 of this. Let's see how to obtain. Ooh, okay. So Yugimoto and Jim. I could have sworn that this was from Dark Smash Yugi as well. Let's see real quick. So Yugi had in him probably 1, because like that's what they did back in that world. It was 1 of everything. Yeah. So 145 of tackle for Yugi, which is okay. And then let's go to DSD and go to Yugi, and we have, yeah, we do. We have 1 more here. There's 2. And then our third, we got it? Is it third? Yep, okay, 3. So this was a definitively wasted slot, and Konami even going as far to hide it in Duel Links because of not putting DSD Yugi, his cards, in the card catalog selection screen. That is really scummy. If it's on purpose, which it probably isn't, but yeah, like that's just a complete wasted slot taken up by this card that really shouldn't be a thing. You know, you could have given literally anything else, right? It could have been garbage, but as long as it's unique, it gives you a reason to unlock Jim, right, and to level him up. But this doesn't do it. You know, you could, you know, you're gonna do it for the gems, right? You're going to either way. It doesn't really matter. But just, you know, for making this game feel better, like this shouldn't be a thing still happening, right? Of course, tickets, you know, only been 1 is really good. I'll give them that. That's fantastic. But at what point do we go tickets or reprints? You know, like what do you prefer? You know, probably tickets in that point. So let's go on to his skills. First of all, his generic stuff. We have defense charge, which is pretty cool. Draw pass, draw sense earth. Low level is very good. Holy Guard is kind of weird to be on him, given that he's the only male duelist with it. Very cool there. We have Level Org. Cool. That's good. That's I thought less people had that, but sure. And life points boost, whatever this one is. This is the draw 2. Yeah, okay. Man, that's terrible. So his brand new skills. First of all, the default one is going to be adding a Weathering Soldier, a Gaia Plate, a Fossil Fusion, and all these to the deck. This could be the best skill in the world, but just because it adds those 3, it's going to be terrible. So this is, can use life for 25 or below, send a rock type down to the graveyard to add a Fossil Fusion from your deck to your hand. Why do we need to put these in the deck? Right, just what? I get this card is an ultra rare from an old box, so you could have made a better skill involving this, I think, and it would have gone down way better. Then we have Earth Golem. Oh, speaking of that, there is our Gaia Plate once again. Can be used if you have at least 1 rock type in your graveyard. One of the following effects will be applied. Either send a rock type in your hand to the graveyard to add a Gaia Plate from your deck to your hand, or send 2 to your hand to the graveyard to add 1 from outside your deck to your hand. Okay. I can understand that, right? It's just basically saying dump them, and then you immediately have this. Which, yeah, I can get behind that. It's not a great card. It's not a great skill. But at least it's somewhat viable to be used, right? I think it would be better. Well, no, this is fine. It's fine for what it is. It won't be played, but it's fine. Then we have Geological Survey. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, then place them back in any order once per turn, twice per duel, and it's up to. Okay, so Sylvans could use this. What else could use it? It's like, if this allowed you to put them back in any order, it would be insane, right? This would be a really good skill. But in the same order, it's just giving you knowledge, which I guess like Hazy Flame, maybe? That could be okay, but then you've already got Aroma Strategy. So, it's not great, not horrible, just it's just kind of middle of the road. Probably some niche use case where it's really good, but for now, I can't really think of it. Then we have Golem Hole, which seems to be, looking at the amount of text, the default, like the best skill he has. Can't be used on turn 2 onwards, which is kind of fine because the deck is ready to go in second deck. Send 1 level 8 Earth, Rock Monster can more summon or set from your hand to the graveyard. Then add 1 Fossil Fusion, or 1 card of in its text from your deck to hand. Okay, I think the level 8 part is going to be kind of a downside to that, right? If it would just send a rock type, then this would have been great, but it's not. During your opponent's next turn, you cannot special summon monsters from your graveyard. I don't think that's too relevant, right? I'm not sure if they have any quick effects in the graveyard, so I think that's not too relevant. So, okay. I don't think this is that good. I don't think this is great. Given it's level 8 Earth from your like normal summon or set, right? And what are you playing in fossils that are level 8, like aside from Gaia Plate, right? Okay. Not really the best skill. I don't think it might be great. You know, this might just be the best skill you have, but I can't think of. I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure. Let's go Shirley. Oh, this is the Reptar one. Okay, so this is a Destiny draw, kind of, for Reptar, or it places one from your graveyard back on top of the deck, which can be good, but I think overall this isn't great. If we really want some good Reptar skills, give us Misty and Duel Links, give us Reptilian skills, give us something like that. I don't think she'll happen, but this is not really it, honestly. And finally, we have Sacred Defense Barrier. Send a rock type from your hand to graveyard to add a Sacred Defense Barrier from out of deck to your hand. And this is a field spell that gives your cards protection when it's summoned and does some protection stuff. It's not very good. Let me go and check real quick the fossils and see kind of what if we have any level 8s that we can actually play, because I really think that skill is just kind of terrible, right? So this is all extra deck stuff, all extra deck. Not looking too yeah. I'm not sure where that was meant to be relevant, but okay. Overall, I think Jim's skills aren't great. I can't even see how the use case of fossils, that is, unless this works with like Block Dragon, right, in some way, with Block Dragon, you know, I don't know. I think card-wise, apart from the reprints which are dog shit and bullshit, card-wise, very good, right? You know, in general, Jim, this box has been treated very well, given 99% of the fossil deck is really good. His skills, really lackluster, so I hope that, given we've got like maybe 2 or 3 cards left for fossils, that his next rerun gives us those last ones, and then Jim's kind of done. Give him a good skill, and then we'll be kind of off to the races. So overall, it's a good-ish impression. Not amazing, not bad, just kind of like the best middle-of-the-road character I think you could get, which I think is kind of fine for a July Legacy unlock. But anyway, let me know what you think down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next Donks video. See you then.